That is the speed. Okay, good. So I am live. Want to make sure I'm all set up ready. I'm streaming a different way to how I usually do it, so it's taken a while to load up the comments. I'm sorry if it lags in any way, shape, or form. I'm trying to stream a different way than compared to usual. So I do apologize if it's not as great as my usual streams. Well, hello, fantastic Mr. Flicks. Thanks for joining. Can you hear me all right? Like, is my volume coming through? If this stream isn't really working out like this way, I might just go back to streaming the way I normally stream. Good evening. Got a desktop notification you were live just 20 minutes before I need to go out in the car. Hope all is good. Make small changes. Yes. Well, thanks for joining now. Yeah, there's some small changes, like not like to my channel or just like a few updates. I was meant to be joined by a special guest tonight, but they were busy, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this on my own. I'm sorry if there's a delay. There seems to be a much bigger delay on this streaming compared to most of my other streams, so I will apologize for that. Who was your special guest? It was actually supposed to be Alice. We spoke about it, and she said she was going to join me, and then unfortunately, she just couldn't. No. Unfortunately, neither of the two. It was no. It was Alice. Hope I see. Well, as far as I know, she has. She's still away at the moment. Like, that's why I was kind of hoping she was going to join me on the stream. It's we were going to announce some things, but she I don't think she wanted to join in. I will tell her whether or not it'll change her mind. I mean, I tried the puppy eyes and everything. I was like, please, like I need you here, and she was just like, I can't. She said she will say hi, but like in the comments. Boo. Oh, no worries for enough her choice. Yeah, it is her choice. I know. I just feel bad because like the things some of the things I'm supposed to be announcing are like to do with her as well. It's not just like my life; it's a joined thing. So I'm kind of upset because it would have been nice if she was actually involved, but she doesn't want to be. Hey, Omar, thanks for joining. Yeah, I can actually see what you mean though. With the Google Hangouts, the streams tend to be delayed a lot longer than by the other streams that I use. It's delayed by a good 30 to 40 seconds, which kind of sucks. But no, quite curious about how the couch channel thing is gonna work with how shy she keeps being. No offense. No, but if you see her channel, if you watch her videos, you can see that she's really confident. But you know, she's a lot more confident when she's on her own, when she's not around people, when she can just sit on her own and do her videos. It's when she joins in with me, she always seems to feel a bit awkward, like she doesn't like talking up so much because I can hear what she's saying. That's why we're trying to do it, is so that we can build up her confidence. I'm multitasking right now. I'm watching the stream and cooking too. Awesome. Some decent deals on Zoom at the moment. 3 Blu-rays for 10 squid. I, of course, bought 30. That's awesome. But we tried this like together channel ages ago, and we did our top 10 favorite movies, but then the video froze halfway through and completely messed up the channel idea. And after that, we just kind of felt like, what's the point? But we had like a 10-minute conversation just randomly out of the blue, like, do you remember that channel we did? Yeah, like, we should do it again, but just dedicated to live streams. And she agreed. Yeah, in her videos, but seems like anything to has to do with you seems to scare her just a little too much. Well, that unusual. Well, she's saying that she's only going to talk in the chat box for this stream, but she doesn't have a choice when it comes to the other things because like she agreed that we're going to start dedicating that channel to just purely 2 live streams a week, where we're just going to do a bunch of different things. I mean, the main reason is like she still sees you guys as my friends and my subscribers and stuff like that. She doesn't think that everyone like sees her in the same way. I keep trying to convince her that you all do. But it's hard to convince everyone to come and check out that channel and everyone to join in when she's not showing people that she can do it. I need her to prove she can do it. Otherwise, there's just no point. Because if this is how it's going to be, then we won't. Then there'll be no point doing the channel together, which kind of sucks. So I'm looking forward to it. Am I right in thinking that an eco case that you want, the one with the holes? Yes, it is. Well, it's really hard to explain. Let me just. Yeah. So I need one of these, but I need this 2-disc part. So I need like 1 or 2 of these with the so, hi movie mouth, thanks for joining. So I need like 1 or 2 of these cases with the 2 bits there. But they're hard to find on eBay. Like I tried typing everything like eco cases and 2-disc 11mm cases, and I can just never find them. So it's kind of sucky, to be fair. So she doesn't know when a guy has a chick in his videos that auto boosts this channel. She's not as confident as most women, I think. So I can understand where her nerves come from. I can understand where she does get panicked quite a bit. I'm not completely like unsensitive to her situation. I know she is difficult, and sure I'll do as I said earlier. I actually have loads. Sorry for not including. No, that's fine. That's not a problem. I just really need like 1 or 2. I don't need that many of them. I've got tons of the single ones. I just needed that. I just need like 1 or 2 of those ones specifically. Um, yeah, because there's certain movies I own on the shelf, and the cases they're in at the moment are really badly hurting the sleeves, and yeah, I just kind of like want to fix that before they get completely damaged. That's all. So I'm willing to give you £2 for one, or I'll give you the £4 for the 2. Pretty thirsty today. I'll let you know the full postage cost, but the 2 packages cost £5.80. Okay. Well, he said thanks again for doing that. He said thank you. It meant a lot. Viva Elite cases are better than Eco cases, but same size. Yeah, I've tried looking for those, but they don't like. Yeah, is it like these kind of cases? like the ones that have the things like that, because they seem a bit thicker to me. That's the only reason why I kind of like I didn't want to get this one, because it seems a bit thicker. Not by much, but like a little bit. Oh, the holes in eco cases, not a problem. I have them to spare because I always. No, they're not really an issue to me now. Like all thin cases were an issue to me at some point, like all the thin cases. But as you guys know, like my OCD kicks in really bad, and like you get the 11mm, which are like the really thin circular cornered cases, which I now have to use for standard Blu-rays if they're the thin sleeves. Um, yeah, so it's kind of weird. Well, I'm very picky like about that. Um, I will be the holes in eco cases damaged sleeves. I know sometimes they can, yeah, but I don't I just for I've already bought a Viva Elite case, but it's a 4-disc case, so I'm gonna for one thing I'm just gonna take the middle like 2 of the disc holders out and just leave 2 in because it's meant to be for 2 movies anyway. But I don't know. I'm very picky. I'm very, very picky, very, very stubborn when it comes to certain things. I have no idea why. I just get like really funny. I place eco cases for Viva cases because they don't damage this. I know. I said the eco cases are quite dangerous, I guess, for sleeves. But see, if there was like here's an example. Now, this is like the eco case. It's like the eco case. It's show you. So it's the same size as the eco one, but it's like that. But if there's any that have like a 2-disc part here, then that'd be great. But the only ones I can find like this are singles or 3-discs, and I need 2-disc ones. Yeah, I kind of need double ones though, not singles. I just need 2 double ones. Like that's my problem at the moment. I've got tons of single cases. Like I've got tons and tons of single cases, but I need the 2 ones. I bought 5 4-disc Blu-ray cases about 2 weeks ago and have just been informed that they were stolen by the delivery. My Hermes. My Hermes. I don't trust those people. Yeah, no, Hermes are thieves, but it's not just that. It's the fact that they It's not just that. It's the fact that they're very careless with parcels. Like when my mate used to order stuff from Hermes, they would like put it on his doorstep, then they'd stand on it and then piss on it. And like, this isn't even a joke. He will confirm this story. He will confirm this. If you ever talk to Mental Movie Man, ask him. Like they've actually pissed on his parcels before. It's good that they're sending replacements. Sorry if that noise is extremely annoying. I'm very dehydrated tonight. Like extremely dehydrated. It's been a very hot day. Although there was thunder here earlier and rain, it's still very hot. I actually managed to get a refund from my from that ink company due to the place that refills them must have made an error and not refilled the 2 cartridges that were sent. They must have been cartridges that were being recycled. So they asked if I would like replacements or would I like my money back. I just said I'm not going to argue these people. They're still doing something for a nice cause. I just said like I'd prefer my refund instead of the replacements, just because I had a lot of really cool sleeves that I wanted to print out, and then obviously it only gave me 2 or 3 prints, and then the ink was just leaking everywhere due to the fact that they were like used. Kind of put me off, and it ruined a lot of the sleeves that especially as I told Omar, I worked 5 hours on a Beowulf one that was really nice for the 3D Blu-ray, and I was looking so forward to printing it out, and then it just got completely ruined by the ink, and I kind of just got, and I mean I sliced. It's healing now, but I sliced a lot of my finger off with a Stanley knife trying to trim the sleeves. So being injured in the process of the sleeves turning out bad, I just gave up and the idea. So now I'm not printing sleeves anymore unless they're for loose discs. Like I'm not going to buy replacement sleeves or print off replacement sleeves for certain Blu-rays anymore. I'm only going to print off the ones for discs that don't have cases. The 25-minute video Don Star live stream and one is no longer there to see. No, he did a video today about a lot of his videos. A lot of his videos have been demonetized and privated because apparently they're too offensive. I watched the video earlier. Go check out his channel. He talks about this. What I'm doing now is I've bought a 5-disc and a 6-disc case, the Viva Elite cases. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly what I did with my Titanic. I'm just going to trim the edges off, and I'm going to put it in one of these. And I mean, look, it fits really well. The sleeve fits really well. Discs are all nice together. I was going to do that with my Indiana Jones and my Star Wars, because I was meant to reprint. Because if I'll show, I can't show you properly, but like I fixed the spine on this to match the others, and like this is when I first started printing. I trimmed all these spines wrong, so they're all trimmed in the wrong places. They're all like lopsided. So I was hoping to print them all out again and trim them all equally now that I know what I'm doing. So because of all that hassle, I'm done. I'm just going to put them all into, like, I'm going to keep the bonus features in this one because it's the only sleeve that actually came out all right. So I'm going to keep these in here, but I'm going to put the entire collection in one of these type cases so that I can just have the whole collection there. Same goes for the Indiana Jones movies. And then that way, like, they can go on the shelf, and it'll make Blue Corner happy because there won't be like so many mini separate sleeves. Offensive, we were talking about. Yeah, but apparently, if there's too much swearing, or if there's too much like sexual harassment talks, which I know there wasn't, he was really, really upset that a lot of his videos have been like doing this. If you go check out that video, he'll explain everything. Yesterday, I was told that the bad prints I've been getting is because I'm using Word on Mac, and it's not the printer's error. No, that's not true, and you know it as well because you've been printing on your printer from that same program for ages. When you had that Canon printer, you were getting amazing results towards the end. So it's nothing to do with the fact that you're using Word. he is just trying to not give you that refund. All you need to do is say to him, look, I've been printing sleeves from that same program off different printers and I've been getting great results. Show him the sleeves that you've done on the Canon printer on the photo paper that's stuck, and he won't be able to say that. So, how is everyone doing anyway? Get you all involved still, because it seems like you're all leaving. Don't leave me. You're all my friends. I talk to all of you. Hey, come in. Thanks for joining. Towards the end of the stream, I'm going to talk a little bit about Crystal Skull, but I did promise my friend Arthur I was going to do a full in-depth review on that movie because he really wants to see me go all out for a properly edited, like my old kind of reviews where I actually paid attention. I apologize that I haven't done one of those for a long time. Have you seen the sleeve for the complete Indiana Jones set? It's on Google. No, I haven't. I haven't looked for that yet. But I don't. I unfortunately don't want to print anything at the moment. I don't have the ink to print now. I've got to send those cartridges off for the recycle because that's where they were supposed to go originally. So I ain't gonna be able to print for a while. As I'm going to use the sleeve that came with the set, I'm just going to trim the edges. So I'm going to use this set. I'm going to trim the edges, and I'm just going to put it into one of those Viva Elite cases with the 5-disc trays. And then that way, because I did the similar thing with the Lethal Weapons, I just trimmed a little bit off the edges and put it in one of those cases just so that they fit. No, I do apologize that I haven't given a decent review in such a long time. I think I explained why I hadn't. But if I didn't explain why, I'll just quickly go through it now. Um, with certain films like the Indiana Jones movies, I didn't feel like there was a need to do the big, full, in-depth reviews just because people had already seen those movies. It was like my first time really watching them. And I felt like kind of late to the party. Was there any need to go all out for these or just give my opinions? Plus, there were certain movies that I'd watched in 3D that Alice really wanted to review the actual movie of. And I thought if you guys were going to see, if you guys were going to actually see her videos and watch her reviews, so I keep kicking the camera, then there was no need to go through all that. I'll just give you my 3D images, like my 3D thoughts. Sorry. Should I include a copy of Edge of Darkness DVD sleeve photocopy? I can do that on my old printout. Yeah, if you want, that'd be great. I managed to get like one really good looking print off that ink before it all went wrong out of the 2 or 3. And it weren't even on photo paper. It's on this weird paper that I ordered called Pearlescent. It's called double-sided pearl, like a bracket, pearlescent iridescent paper. So I'll show you the inside of it, and then I'll show you what I printed on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it through the sleeve, but it's got this weird like shine. Like it shines like different colors, like blue, red, purple. And the cool print that I got from it was this. You can see like some faded lines on it, but they're not actually as noticeable in life as they are on the camera. Like they look like looking at it now, they look extremely noticeable. But when I look at it like this, they're genuinely not here. So I think that just might be the camera that notices them. But it actually looks really cool. Like the paper's really shiny, and I like it. But the steelbook, as you guys know, I'm not big fans of steelbooks, but I've still got the steelbook. It's just like I couldn't have the movie properly on the shelf, and you know, as you guys know, I don't like having steelbooks mixed in with the collection. So I just thought, put the steelbook somewhere safe and stop them getting damaged, and I'll just have this in here. Like it just looks so much nicer there. Like, the prints are light, but better than nothing. Should I change the size to fix for Blu-rays rather than DVD case, which is taller? Yeah, if you want, if it's easier. So I'm sorry, this stream is a lot more delayed than my usual streams. I might not use Google Hangouts on my own again, because it seems to be like Google Hangouts on my own tends to just be a lot longer delay, which I don't like. I will be recording the Crystal Skull actual review tonight, and it should be uploaded by morning. Yeah, I've got quite a bit I want to say about this movie. God. Hey, Caught to Trini, thanks for joining. Much prefer the Lost Boys image that has the Ferris wheel at the bottom. That's what I will print if I ever get my printer working. Yeah, I think I've seen that sleeve before. I did like it. I don't know why I was obsessed with this design. I saw it, and I kind of fell in love with it. I don't know why. Yeah, there's no reason why I fell in love with it, but I just did. I don't know. It just looks nice. Like, yeah, I don't know. And I said, just a very quick announcement. I'm sorry if I look all confused on the stream, just because there's such a big delay. I end up looking away. Oh, well, that's good. I'm actually quite happy that the audio quality is much better. That makes me happy. Thank you for letting me know that. But I wanted to just say that if you haven't already noticed that if you go to my main YouTube page and go to my featured channels list, if you haven't seen that video already, you know, all of you guys who show me constant support, you know, you're always around talking to me, getting involved in my live streams, just sticking with me throughout this journey of YouTube and stuff like that. I've added all of you to my feature channel. So you can pretty much, like, when you want to find each other's channels, instead of having to type the name, if you just like click on my face, you'll be able to find each other much easier. And you know, I'm kind of happy I did that. I just feel like it was a much easier process. So yeah, I'm just checking to make sure everyone's there. So I made sure I added everybody that is definitely constant to my channel. Yeah, pretty much everyone's there. Yeah. So. Ooh. I should be able to do that. There we go. What is this? Okay, that's just letting me know that I'm still streaming. See, because I'm doing this all on my phone. I don't have a webcam on my computer. I've got like an oldish laptop, so I don't have all the kind of like high-tech stuff with it. I just have the basics. It just lets me do what I need to do. Yeah, and I've got like a kind of biggish video planned for mid-September. Unfortunately, I'm going to be with, well, not unfortunately. The unfortunate part is I won't be able to record anything for like my birthday day out in September, just because I'm going to be with my father-in-law. That's the fortunate bit, because I like that guy. He is amazing. It's just such a great guy. So I'm looking forward to that, because me and him always have great times going around. But I won't be able to record, obviously, because it'll be kind of awkward, and I don't think he'll feel comfortable with it. By the way, Omar, congratulations that you've got another 6 subs since we last spoke. That's brilliant. But I don't want to really record him around the guy, because it's kind of that time for just me and him to talk and bond, and you know, we enjoy our lads' day out kind of thing. It's really nice. So I won't be able to do that, but I'm going to do a video mid-September, because I'm going to be getting quite a lot of movies, like a lot of movies. Hopefully, I'm planning to. The plan. It may not work out, but I'm looking forward to it, because I haven't gone out and bought a ton of movies in such a long time. I've picked up cheap ones here and there, like over the space of time, but I'm actually planning to like go all out for my birthday kind of thing. As I explained before, I haven't done anything really fun for my birthday for like 4 years. So this is going to be my kind of doing something amazing, and it's kind of, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking quite forward to it. See, now I've watched all the Indiana Jones, I've got really nothing to watch at night now. Like, because I like turning all the lights up and just watching. Hopefully I can find something. See, the cool thing is once I get those new cases, like where I'm going to put the complete collections, I'm just going to have like a ton of these like eco cases left behind. Poor man, and I'd like to thank for all the birthdays. That was awesome. Yeah, because your birthday recently, wasn't it? So that's good. It was quite nice. Oh, it feels very weird streaming this way. I may not stream this way in future, like on my own. I think I might just stream from the usual YouTube app that I use. Those streams. I think Google Hangouts should purely be for joint streams or for like multiple stream. Like I don't think it should be a single use for me. For me personally, anyway. I know people sometimes use Google Hangouts for themselves, but like for me, I feel more comfortable using the actual YouTube app. My plan is though, like before I buy any movies on that day, I need to go and get a new bookcase because as you can see, I like that bookcase. That bookcase is still holding up great, but it's got no back, as you can tell by the blue coming through. Um, wait, I went HMV shopping with my birthday member. Yeah, it's awesome. See, that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. That's what I'm hoping to do. But the plan is that bookcase is going to be moved. I'm going to hope to get another one or two bookcases, and they're going to come over next to my big TV, so my movies are closer to me and stuff like that. Um, maybe I can stream in front of my movie shelf. Like I can actually like have that as the background. Kind of cool. Yeah. I'm still trying to find a way to get 3D working on my big TV at the moment. I'm trying to like shift stuff around and seeing if I can get the distance right, but it's gonna take a long process because in order to do it, the whole room will have to shift. Mad Men seasons are all 3 discs. The last one is 2. Boardwalks are 5 discs each. And Mental or you need to get cases as I posted the number. Yeah, it's fine. Mental has tons of spare cases. I have tons of spare cases. So it's fine. I mainly have square cases, which square cases come in handy, but I use them only for 3D movies. So when I buy more 2D movies than 3D movies, it sucks because I've got like a very small amount of circular cases. But yeah, because the people post ads on eBay saying like, oh, 40mm case, and I'm like, yeah, and then like it'll turn up and it's a square corner, and I'm like, no. I'm very specific. I like equality in my collection. I keep kicking my tripod over. Yeah. Only be on for 5 as finishing up on videos. Oh, hey babe, thanks for joining though. It's awesome. Do you have 3 to 5 disc cases and 6 to 3 disc? No, we don't have those kinds of cases. But I think it will just probably keep them in the things that you're sending them in for now until he can get those ones. Yeah, she has been recording quite a lot of videos today. That's another reason why she couldn't join, like in the actual stream itself. But I'm glad she did make it to the comment section. Like that's still pretty awesome of her. Yeah. So while you're in the comments, then I'll just explain a bit more about this whole thing. So as I said, me and Alice are planning to do 2 live streams a week, starting from hopefully next week on our channel, where we're going to just talk about movies, talk about movie related stuff, games, just stuff like that. You know, we are looking forward to doing it. I know it's going to take a bit of time to try and build up the confidence for her to actually do it properly, but I know she'll manage. So that was one of the main things I just wanted to like try and get over. Like, we need to work on an actual day and time schedule. I think we're going to try and do it every Monday and Thursday. We just need to work out like times and stuff with that. So see, like I own one Criterion Blu-ray which Omar actually sent me, and it's not like all the other Criterions, which makes me happy, which is why I don't mind owning this one compared to all the others that I own, because it's not the big extended sleeve in the clear case. It was the standard sleeve in the blue case, which made me happy. That's only the Criterion sleeve. Discs are one of those. Oh, well, I'm even happier then. I'm even happier. What the fuck you going now? But hope everyone's okay. All right, babe. Well, thanks for joining in and sticking around in the comments to say hello to everybody. But as I was saying, actually, what I'll do is if I can find it, I'll do it. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So just quickly do this if I can. If you haven't subscribed to it at the moment, just click on the link that's in the chat. Subscribe to that channel, and then hopefully starting from next week, if not the first live stream Monday, it'll be Tuesday. It would make sense to do it every Tuesday and every Thursday, really, because then it gives us Monday to prepare for a video for the stream, and then it also gives us Wednesday to prepare for the Thursday one. Yeah, I did see that comment, Omar. I did see it a minute ago. that you didn't have the choice in the sleeping. That's fine. That's okay. We don't mind. He doesn't mind really waiting. He's not that impatient. Thanks, Movie Mouth. I know you, and I'm pretty sure Alan has sub to it as well. So thank you guys for doing that. We're hoping to actually remove that first video off though, because it's kind of pointless being there. When we can, then it'll be a fresh channel. Start again. We're probably going to take a new picture as well, because that picture was taken at the same time we tried to make the channel. I think. Let me see. Yeah. So take a more up-to-date picture. Yeah, see. Well, thank you guys for subbing to the channel. It means a lot. But we are planning to do it, and we are looking forward to doing it, and it's one of the things that we kind of feel like we can do. Just had some very strong MS pain, so I won't be able to stay. Oh, mate, if you're going through pain with it, don't. Then I suggest you don't. I suggest you go rest up, relax, take it easy. I don't want you staying in the stream while you're in pain just because, you know, for no reason. You know, if you're in agony, I'd rather you go get some rest and relax yourself. But thanks for being in it as far as you have been and getting involved with all the comments. It means a lot. Yeah, so the channel hopefully can work out if we can do it correctly. We're hopefully going to talk more about it this weekend and see what we can get done. We might even do like live stream movie reviews on certain movies. We're obviously still going to do our own reviews on our own channels. It's just if there's movies we want to talk about as a couple, we can do it on the live stream. Yeah, and it's just about the fact that we don't really do much as a couple. Like, she has her movie channel, I have my movie channel. She joins in every so often for a review. But it's about the fact that I want her to actually be involved with me, like us do something together that's movie related a bit more frequently. Also, there's no 100% on this, but on Sunday, I think, I don't know if it'd roughly be about the same time, but I know on Sunday, me and Roger are talking about maybe doing a joint live stream. I think he wants it to be on my channel for a change. I may be able to do it now. As you can see today, I'm doing the Google Hangouts thing all right. So I'm going to try my best, but I'm not that great at doing this. It's very difficult to work this out. I don't know how to do this correctly. So I'll give it a shot. But when me and him can talk a little bit more, I know he's been in a lot of pain recently. And I know if you're watching this after the stream's done, Roger, I hope you get better soon, mate. And I hope you feel well. I know you keep injuring your leg, and you know you just got a lot going on at the moment. So we're all here to support you. I said after the stress and bad news we went through today about most of these videos being demonetized and privatized, like he's probably going through a lot of shit, and he doesn't deserve it. I'm watching Mr. Robot television series on Blu-ray. It has the most amazing surround sound I've heard. Oh, that's also I've not seen that series yet. Yeah, but in fairness, we're like in real life at the moment, we're already going through tons of like hacking things and tons of like crap. Like yeah, actually yesterday, this isn't even like a joke. This is true story. A man got jumped right outside my house window. Like it's unbelievable. Yeah, like a group stream. Yeah, like what we did the other day. Roger's been wanting to do one with me since me and him first like started talking. and we've been talking about it for a while about us doing an actual stream together, but we never did. I think now we're trying to get it prepared a little bit. A man got jumped by 3 kids outside my window. They tried stealing his bike and his phone, but he got them both back. And we live next to a really big park, and when it gets dark, the trees cover all the streetlights, so it is like pitch black in that park. They tried to lure him to the park, and he just went, "No, I'm not going in there after these kids because you don't know how many others are in there." But he got his bike and his phone, and he was fine. He wasn't hurt. The bike and took it. Um, he was on the phone to the police. He was alright. He was walking away perfectly fine. Yeah, Roger does deserve some support. He's going through a lot of crap at the moment. Get ready for another train wreck then, huh? Roger loves to talk and do fine on his own streams. Groups, that's different. I hope you're right though. It'll be good. I'm kind of looking forward to it in a way because, like, we have talked about it for a long time, and it just never got done. So I think we're kind of looking forward to it being a thing now, where me and him can actually do it and have an actual like group chat and stuff. Because it's like, yeah, I agree. It's nice sometimes talking over comments or like this, but sometimes it's also nice to just get involved in a group. Like, if there's any of you guys who want to do this in the future, any of you guys who want to join in a stream or anything like that, and just do like, instead of by comments, we just all have like one big group talk, then we can set that up at some point in the future. I mean, from what Omar's told me, is you can have up to 10 people. When we left the last one that I joined, he said to join again. Would it be alright if I was there too? We can talk to him, but I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be an issue with that. No, but you can ask him to see what's going on, because I don't know if he still is yet or not. It depends on what's going on with his life. But when I can talk to him and sort it out, we will. I'm pretty sure it'd be alright for you to join in. But is there anyone in this stream who might in the future want to join a live stream with me and with a couple other people? And we can just all do one actual like live stream. I've done one with Fantastic Mr. Flicks and Jamesy. I've done one with them guys on Mr. Flicks' channel, and it was fun that time. I've also done one with Omar, which was great. Yeah, his last group stream was an utter treat. I liked his last group stream. I enjoyed it. It was fun. He was just getting frustrated because he was struggling to get the names of the people he wanted to join and stuff. So I'm gonna see like what happens. Going to try and talk to him a bit more about it. And Roger, I know you work on the nights that I do my stream. So if you're watching this still, yet again, if you're still here, put in the comments below or private message me if you want to talk more about a time to do the stream, or if you're still okay to do it, or if you're not okay to do it, just let me know. And guys, just to let you know, this stream will be lasting for just 10 more minutes because I started at practically 9:30. I'm going to end it at 22:11. Just because my feet are still swollen, my legs are still killing me, and I just want to like relax for a bit. I mean, the swelling was going down. It goes down by morning, but then it just comes back at night. So I've got to try and book doctor's appointments and stuff to get this seen to. I might need medication, which might make me very like drowsy. But after this video, I'm gonna put my feet up, but I'm still gonna try and record the review for Crystal Skull. So what I'll do is my thoughts on it now, or would you guys rather wait for the review? Because I'm doing both. If you want me to talk a little bit about it now, I can, or if you want me to wait for the review, it's fine. Don't want to hear anything about that film. Okay, fair enough. That's okay. I'll wait for the review then for everyone to hear about the film. At least I can give it more of a talk and an in-depth discussion about. If I do wait for the restraint. Now you've reminded me of it. Sorry. Wow. I'm not saying anything about the movie. I just can't, like, it's weird when you see such universal hate for a movie, and then when it's the first time watching it, you kind of ask the questions, like, you feel like you know why people universally hate the movie, but then you kind of ask questions like, is it as bad as the reasons why everyone hates it? I do love all movies, though, especially movies that people hate. So if you're wondering why I'm moving quite a lot now, it's because I actually really badly need to go wee. I badly need to go to the toilet. I can't hold on. I've got a very weak bladder, but there's 8 more minutes left of this stream. So I gotta hold on till the end, damn it. This is my fault though, because I drank like all of this in the first like 10 minutes of the stream. You know, and this is a big ass cup. I can put quite a lot of my arm in here. I drink a lot of tea. You can tell how British I am. I drink a lot of tea. Crystal Skull has its good points like Catholic Brawl, but the rubber snake and lorry bouncing off tree is terrible. If you put it that way, yeah, yeah. I still want everyone to watch Iron Hero. God, don't watch Iron Hero unless you want to really hate movies. I can guarantee Iron Hero is one of those movies that will put you off ever wanting to collect movies again. But it's so bad, it's good. Okay. Oh no! Now you said the name. See, when you say the name of that movie, what happens in the end of the first one happens in real life. I was told to watch The Guard. It was so highly praised. I was told it is incredible. It was really down. Well, go. I can't just get up and go toilet. You know, I've got to. And I'll tell you what. I'll quickly go to the toilet and then I'll stream for another 20 minutes. Okay, is that like a fair deal? If I just quickly run now. I'm going into films out anyway. It's true. Do you know what? The comments are going to be delayed. I'm just going to put something over the camera. I'm going to go to toilet. Okay. All right, back in 5. Everyone's still here. Please don't say you left me. Everyone's scared now because it's complete darkness. Okay, my voice. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'll be back. I'm still in the same room. I'm seeing if I can show something. Pretty sure I haven't. I'm looking anyway. No? Okay. There's nothing I've forgotten, which is good. Hi. Let's see. I wonder if anyone would be interested to join a stream of my own once LJ's ends. I'll join in the comment section if I want. Meant to say that without knowing if it's highly praised, I will avoid that one then. Donnie Darko, for example, I watched that knowing nothing about it and fell in love with it. It's a favourite of mine. I watched Selfless, hated that film. Then I saw Kermit got it too and said it's forgettable. You're right. You might love the guard. The point was that I was expecting so much because it was high praise. It's good when that happens. When I saw Leon for the first time, anyway. I'm like that with some movies as well, though. Can hear you. Well, it's good if you can hear me. That's amazing. And the camera gone all funny. Oh no, nope. About there we go. Where the camera was. Yeah, so I can join the comment section of your stream if you wanted to do one tonight. I don't mind joining. I don't know if there's anyone else going to join in on Omar's stream if he does one straight after this. Equally, I detest life is beautiful. Holocaust is not really a comic material, and I was offended that they made light of it, but the critics loved it. I've not seen that film. so I can't give my little thoughts on it. Sorry. Like, it's very difficult, but I tend to not watch a lot of movies based on real life events. Like, I tend to avoid those kind of movies just because knowing that certain like stuff's happened, it just makes me quite mad. I don't really enjoy the film in the end. Then I start getting quite mad and angry. I know that's kind of the point. Is you're supposed to see all this pain and suffering that people went through, and you're supposed to be like kind of like, oh, I can't believe this happened. But for me, it just makes me want to get up and find the people who did it, and I know I can't, so I get angry that I can't do nothing about it. So I tend to avoid stuff like that. Yeah, I will. Cool. That's one to avoid. It seems such bad taste, really offensive. I can believe you. I don't know. I tend to avoid those kind of movies. It's very randomly quiet, so I just thought like, I hope everyone's all right. I don't know. I feel like everyone's kind of like just. I know usually people just kind of chill out during live streams. They can just chill out. But I say stick to the usual time tomorrow at 8 p.m. due to my MS pains. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. If you want to do it tomorrow, that's fine. It's not a problem. At least you know that if you did do it tonight, like you would have had some people joining in. So everyone who's still in the stream, Omar will be doing a stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So if you want to go and join in to his live stream, make sure you go do that. His streams are also fun. He does go into depth with a lot of things that he's really interested in, like new releases that he's picked up, um, criterions and stuff like that. So, it's always fun. I like films that directors' lives and recommendations. I sometimes like being recommended movies, but do you get? I don't know if it's just me. I kind of. I know this probably isn't the same kind of recommendation, by the way. In case someone puts in the comments that the recommendation that's being mentioned isn't what I'm talking about, I probably know that's the case. But have you ever been recommended a movie by someone and they've given it so much hype? Although your streams are fun, that's why I try and join them all the time. Um, but someone's like saying, "Oh, it feels like it's this, it feels like it's that. It's probably going to be one of your most favorite movies," and you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, it does sound pretty good. I'm going to give it a watch." And then You watch it and it's a big pile of crap, and you kind of feel bad because the person who's recommended it to you is saying all this. Oh, it's amazing! It's one of the greatest films you'll ever see. And then when you watch it, you're like, I hate. I sometimes hate recommended movies by people I know are friends, because I don't want to watch it. Because I'm a very honest person when it comes to movies. If I do not like a movie, I will say why. I say this to all my friends. I was like, "Oh, you got nothing that you can say about this movie. This movie is amazing." And I watch it, and they were like, "Oh, what? You're lying. You're just saying that like to be annoying." It's like, no, I really didn't like it. It's like Sausage Party, Mental Movie Man. Well, I know everyone loves that movie, and he lent it to me, and I actually hate the movie with a passion. It's up there with a film that I'm not going to mention the title of. Yeah, no, that's true. It is true. Sorry for lack of comments. My laptop is playing up. Oh, don't worry, Alan, man. Thanks for joining and putting the comments in when you can. That's all that's important. You're all constant people on my streams. You're all my friends. You're always there showing support. So I understand. But I agree with you, Movie Mouth. Sometimes, yeah, when you watch the film purely for the fact of just wanting to see it, it's better. Have you ever not liked a film on first viewing? I found that happens. I would like it. Yes, yes, that has happened. That has happened to me before. I'm trying to remember what kind of movie it was or what film it was. Sorry, I don't know what. I know I was watching something and I hated it, and then I put it on again in the future, and I tended to quite like it. I don't know what it is though. There's one thing I know that definitely does happen to me. It's kind of similar to that. It's where I'll watch the first half an hour to 45 minutes of a movie and I'll hate it and I'll want to turn it off. And then after that 30 to 45 minutes, the movie just gets extremely interesting. And then I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. And then I tend to like the movie more because it surprised me towards the end. That happens to me a lot more. Actually, I know one movie that I hated on first viewing, Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, but I watched. I mean, it came out in 2002. I'm pretty sure it came out in 2002. It was 2000. All I know is it came out quite young, well, when I was quite young. I first watched it and I was like, "What the hell is this crap?" Like I watched it in cinemas and I hated it at first. I was like, "This looks so boring." I think I went to go see it with my dad, and my dad was like, "Oh, this." I didn't know this film was like 3 hours long. I was like, "I know, like I can't even sit through the hour." I was so depressed. I didn't like it. But when it came out on DVD and I watched it at home, because don't forget, like DVD was still new when Lord of the Rings came out to DVD. Because don't forget, they were released for the PS2 at the time. And I was like, "Oh my god, I love this movie." I was like, "What? Why didn't I like this to begin with?" Yeah, definitely. And ones that after further viewing turn out to be films I love, and it usually older films with a deeper story. I can have, yeah. For example, I disliked Fight Club when I saw it in the cinemas. Mm, now I think it's a modern classic. It does happen. It's a very common thing to happen, but to not like a movie and then to like rewatch it and then tend to like it. Um, it does happen. It does happen. All right, there is now officially 10 minutes left on the stream, so you know, you know how it works. When it reaches the time, I'll just say goodbye and turn it off. I won't be able to see that. If there's anything you want to say to me that I don't get to see in the, you want me to still see it, just type it in the comments after the stream's ended, so I can still go and see it. I'm trying to remember another movie that I watched that I hated on first viewing. It's very difficult to find those kinds of movies though, because usually those movies are the ones that I never gave a second watch. So it's very difficult to think about it. There's no chance of me watching Sausage Party again ever in my life. Also, I have lowered my standards enough, so I actually appreciate Michael Bay. What he does is not very good, but he is very good at what he does. It's true. It's true. It's true. His movies aren't great, but there is great stuff that he does in his movies. So I totally agree with that. Like if you want explosions, massive CGI fights, then he's your man. But as I've said, I'm a massive Transformers fan and TMNT fan, like of the modern ones as well as the originals. But I love the originals, but I love the two new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. I thought they were great and enjoyable. Oh my god, I can't stand Michael Bay apart from The Rock. But I do. I love the Transformers and the TMNT movies. I just think they're really enjoyable. I can sit and watch them all the time. And the 3D for the TMNT movies, oh, perfect. David Hasselhoff. Does Jennifer love you? Oh god. And Bad Boys. I love Bad Boys. Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 is my favorite. Kicking the tripod. It's because the tripod's so close to me and my foot is like right between all three legs. The Island 2 doesn't get. No, I liked that. Not long until T2. Yes. That is true. I had sausage parties and sold it for a higher price than I paid. Fair enough. Yeah, Terminator 2 is, yeah, it's not long. It's not long. It's in like literally 10 days. Coming up to tomorrow. It's like 10, yeah, so it's 11 days today, but it'll be 10 days tomorrow. Um, we've already got tickets. We're looking so forward to going to see it because it's just going to be awesome. I did like The Island, but I wasn't a big Scarlett Johansson fan, so I didn't like it at the time. That's another one. I hated Bad Boys 2 on its first viewing. Now I enjoy it. I'm opposite that way. I hated Bad Boys 1 until I watched it recently on Blu-ray, and then I fell in love with it. It's just as good as the second one to me. Like I know I've already asked this question. I can tell that Fantastic Mr. Flicks is looking forward to it as well. But is there anyone else here actually going to go and see Judgment Day 3D in the cinemas? Is anyone actually going to go see it? Turtles and the Transformers series, so films just don't meet the standard. No, that's understandable. There are a lot of people who agree with you, and I agree that they don't come close to the original standards. But I don't know. I just seem to like the movies. I have so much fun. But what I've heard is that someone else is doing a Bumblebee movie based on before the other Autobots come to Earth. And if it's someone else other than Michael Bay, it's meant to be purely about Bumblebee. There is going to be the kind of human companions, but it's going to be majority about Bumblebee. So it's going to be a actual Transformer movie. And if that is the case, need if I can, I will see it. Oh, I hope you go see it. Just wait till you see Transformers 5, then Movie Mouth. I've seen it already. Way worse than all four. I unfortunately. Oh. Sorry for the stream like lagging really badly. Then it just froze. I don't know why it did that. No, there's no reason for it to do that. I heard that the Obi-Wan origin prequel is being talked about. Yes, that is true. Obi-Wan's origin. Yeah, it's been confirmed. It's. I don't know though. I don't want spin-offs. I like I said, Rogue One is a fun movie. It wasn't needed. It was definitely not needed, but I'm glad we've got it because it was a good movie. So I'm not gonna just give it no credit. Rogue One was a fantastic movie, but we did not need it to complete the saga. We're perfectly fine with the movies we already had. I haven't seen Transformers 5, and I'm sorry, but if it's anything like the original 4 that came out from Bay, I'm going to like this one. It's just a hands down, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm sorry. Yes, it is. It's even less about the Transformers than any of the others in this one out of you get last 30 minutes Transformer action. I'm sick of this Star Wars spin-off trend. Rogue One was good but unnecessary, and Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi movies are just a joke. Thank you. Yes, I totally agree with you. Mr. Flick, you got it all right. I totally agree with you. Stream's gonna end in 1 minute, guys. Rogue One not needed. One of the biggest questions since the first Star Wars have been how the rebels got the plans for the Death Star. Now we know. So yeah, I'll say it was, but it wasn't really, because in the end, you know, the original Star Wars, the first one, all you knew was that the rebels had the plans for the Death Star. You didn't need to know how they got it, because in fairness, like that wasn't. No one cared back then. Like really, no one cared to this day. As far as we was concerned, the rebels just had the plans and they were gonna blow up the Death Star. I mean, even with the movie, the outcome of the other movie is still the same. So all we just go is, oh, so that's how it happened. Okay. It's like everyone said, oh, you don't need the prequels because Darth Vader. See, I'm gonna say this now before I leave because this is saying the 3D and Transformers will be great for the US. Haters kick. All right, I'm gonna just state this now before the stream ends. If anybody, if anyone thinks, if anybody thinks that Rogue One was needed, then you must agree that the prequels were needed. And I'm pretty sure everyone's going to agree with me on this. Because if you're saying one of the biggest questions was, we wanted to know how we got the Death Star plans, kind of thing, then you wanted to know how Darth Vader became Darth Vader. Or not, you wanted the prequels to happen. Yes, I did watch the Terminator Genesis link you sent me. Only half of what the people were saying was kind of correct, but I actually really enjoyed the movie. But yeah, it's true. If you can sit there and defend Rogue One being needed, then you're defending the prequels, because Rogue One is a prequel to the original trilogy. It is a prequel. It was good, but it was still a prequel. And you know, if you can understand what I'm trying to say, if you're saying that Rogue One was needed, then you're saying that the prequels are justified. Now, I don't particularly mind the prequels myself. I'm okay. I'll agree that the prequels was a good thing. They just screwed up quite. Yeah, okay, there you go. Prequels is a bad word to my mind. Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, even though they were bad, if Rogue One was needed, no, yeah, the video was funny. The Terminator was funny. And then no, they did mess up quite a lot in the original Star Wars, well, in the Star Wars prequels, not in the original Star Wars. They did mess up, but you know, it's the fact that everyone was like, "Oh, we want to see how Darth Vader became Darth Vader," like, because all you hear in the original is how he was a good Jedi that turned to the dark side. Rogue One's plot is in the opening crawl. I'm happy it exists, but I'm sure we could live without a whole movie based on it. Um, I can kind of agree with that. In fairness, I would have just been happy with like if they had started off the Force Awakens opening crawl of A New Hope. I mean, yeah, I know that. But what I mean is, I would have been okay if they'd just done a flashback for Force Awakens, like if they'd just done like a quick flashback of what happened up until that point, and then they showed a little sequence of how they got the Death Star plans instead of a whole movie. Because in fairness, I wasn't invested in a lot of characters in that movie. I was only invested in some. The thing is, though, I'm not about. I like the prequels. I'm okay with the prequels. I can still watch them and find them enjoyable. I know a lot of people can't stand them, but I can watch them. I think people just jump on the bandwagon when it comes to Star Wars. Overrated for me. Did you ever watch They Live, Dyson? No, me and Mentor were supposed to watch that together, but due to obviously his baby, and then obviously with he had to move home, and with all the stuff that's going on, we never really got round to watching it. But we'll watch it soon. Okay, guys, stream is now ending in 6 minutes. I keep saying it's going to end in a minute, and then it doesn't. But 6 minutes is definitely the last 6 minutes, and then I've got to go. I've got to sort a lot of stuff out. Don't know if you have seen 22 Jump Street. It opens with previously on 21 Jump Street. Yeah, I've seen both of those, and yeah, by the logic, people are just jumping on the bandwagon for every Marvel, etc. too. Yeah, but the thing that's different with Marvel or DC compared to Star Wars is there are tons of really awesome superheroes that we haven't got good backgrounds to yet, and I think everyone's just looking forward to seeing all these different heroes. And in fairness, no one's jumping on the bandwagon because most people's favorite Marvel movie so far is Winter Soldier, and I absolutely hate and detest Winter Soldier. I cannot stand that movie at all. Did you upload it? Because I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, it is. It is saved on my computer somewhere on my hard drive. I have definitely got it along with La La Land. I think. I think I've got La La Land. I don't know in the prequels other than Rogue One. I own them all. Yeah. I mean, look, I have the prequels right here because it came in the box set. I have them. I love this movie purely for Darth Maul. Darth Maul, I think, is a brilliant villain, brilliant Sith who just needed more of a chance. I love this movie because we got introduced to Boba Fett's dad, who was just awesome. And this one, okay, there's nothing about this that I enjoy. There's nothing about the third one that's enjoyable. I can admit that. This one is the worst. Everyone says that Attack of the Clones is the worst out of the trilogy. This is the worst. Like, I'd much rather watch these two over and over again than this. There's nothing in this movie that I enjoy, but these two, yeah. These two have really enjoyable moments. Like, Qui-Gon Jinn was a badass Jedi. He was awesome. But I like Jango Fett. The Specialized is the only way to watch Star Wars for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. You're a big fan of the Specialized ones. But like for me, I'm very picky. Like if I genuinely don't like a movie, then that's just fine for me. It's like the Indiana Jones movies. If I did not like the Indiana Jones movies, I would have said I didn't. Did you make the rear prequel sleeves without the Thai text? No, I think when I made them ones, they got deleted, so I ended up because these were the ones I printed before you sent me those. Before you sent me them back, these ones I printed beforehand, and you sent me those images to improve it. I have no idea. I said, in fairness, though, these are all going to be gone soon. All these Star Wars sleeves and the Indiana Jones sleeves I printed. Because I said the ink went funny with everything, and they're all like the Indiana Jones ones are trimmed okay, but the ink just went funny on them all, and the Star Wars ones weren't trimmed properly. So this entire set's going, and I'm just going to like put them in the cases like the Titanic's in, like in this one case as a set, and just be better. Clones is terrible, makes Crystal Skull look Oscar worthy. I really enjoy. I don't like Anakin, but I like Clone Wars. It makes sense. Like if you take Anakin out of that story, Clone Wars is pretty good. I mean, I like Mace Windu. Mace Windu's a badass, and Darth Sidious. All right, that is the end of this stream. Now, guys, I'm ending it right now. So if I don't see comments, I do apologize. But thank you all so much for joining in with this stream and making it fun and enjoyable. But that is the end. And I know that this stream is going to be delayed. As I can see by the actual YouTube, it's delayed by a good 50 to nearly a minute. So I do apologize. But thank you to everyone who's joined. I will talk to you all soon. Just thanks for being my friends and sticking with me. So take care, you wonderful people. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.